Hey folks, Rich here at RCINFORMER.com. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video on the LX models, 1200 millimeter folding wing F4U Corsair. This plane is from Banana Hobby, and it is just packed with features for a 1200 millimeter Warbird. It has so much detail to it. It has electric folding wings, 3 flap segments per wing, just like the real airplane. Lights all the way around it, landing lights, wingtip lights, a tail light. Retractable landing gear and doors for both the main and tail wheels. It also comes with, which I don't have on here right now, missiles and drop tanks and so forth for all the detail. But it's one impressive airplane. I'm going to give you kind of an overview of this entire thing. It comes with a 700 kV brushless outrunner that drives this 3-bladed scale prop. Also has a 50 amp ESC with a completely separate BEC to drive all 10 of the 17 gram digital servos that are mounted in this thing. It runs on a 4S pack. You can use larger sizes, but I'm using a 2200 milliamp Pete Signature Series 4-cell 40C pack in the airplane. But it'll fit, like I said, almost any size battery, really, maybe up to 2500 or 3000 or so, whatever you can fit in there. Now there's a canopy, the tongue and grooves in here, has a magnet that holds it in, and as you go in here you can see pretty decent space here for the 2200 pack. I have a telemetry unit I'm running in here just for the flight demo, but there's a separate BEC. You can see ample room in here for the receiver where everything's running. All the wires fit nicely in here. There's also a few servos back in here that you can check out, but the canopy very nicely just pops into place, and it has 2 little plastic catches in the back here. Now, one of the neatest features on this airplane really is the folding wings, and I'm going to let you take a look at what that looks like. I'll go ahead and cycle them. Very impressive. All right, and when you're taxiing this airplane out, you can taxi it out just like this. Hit your switch for your wings, let the wings fall down, and you can just taxi right out and take off. Now I'm going to show you a couple other things on this airplane that are real impressive also. Is the landing gear. Now it's a little bit non-scale that the main gear doors actually do close with the wheels down. But it all fully cycles. You have these large wheels, good for grass, that have plenty of suspension in them. The tail wheel is just super detailed. You can see all the detail in this mechanism. It's also steerable along with the rudder as well. I took my tail hook off. It does come with a tail hook, but I really didn't want to snag anything, so I removed that for flying it around. Now let me go ahead and cycle the gear for everybody. You can see how those doors open up. Everything cycles and rotates nicely in there. Even the tail wheel doors close, and then the main wheels after it. Very, very cool. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to show you all this is because this is a very transportable airplane. It just sits in your car like this. I actually take a pillow, put it on top, and you can put this in the back of your car trunk and take this thing almost anywhere. So a fully scale Warbird that you can pretty much take anywhere and put anywhere in a very small space. Now, I'm going to go ahead and extend the wings for you so you can see what they look like. From the underside, you can see these jack screw mechanisms drive the wings to open up. And you can see how nicely they close or open up. There we go. Very, very clean. Gears coming down. Same thing, doors open, retract, cycle. And the main doors will close here in a second. There we go. Simply awesome. Flaps, same thing, guys. 3 flap segments per wing. Very, very scale. It's just super impressive how much detail this airplane has for a 1200 millimeter Warbird. Anyway, guys, that about sums it up. I'm going to go ahead and do a flight control check. Plane's ready to fly, and we're going to take it out to the runway and give you a flight demo of the LX models F4U Corsair from Banana Hobby. All right, guys, as I taxi the Corsair out, I'll extend the wings. Go ahead and put some takeoff flaps. It's challenging to get out to the field without this thing nosing over, because it does bounce around on grass a little bit. As I get this thing on final here, wings look like they're extended. Advance the throttle to about half. There we go, a little bit of right rudder and she takes right off. All right, wheels are coming up. And I'll go ahead and put full flaps in. And we'll do a slow pass for everyone. She will slow down nicely and not have any bad habits. There we go, add full throttle in. Super aerobatic. This plane is small, but it's very, very nimble. Full throttle here, high speed pass. Cubanate at the end. All right, head to the other end. Cubanate down here as well. Real crisp, flies real nice. Then with some steep turns out front. Just a fun little airplane to fly. A little skittish, but it is a 1200 millimeter airplane, folks, so it's small. It's going to move around like that. But it flies nice. All right, check out the inverted stability here. There we go. Nice. This thing flies upside down pretty nicely. It's actually pretty impressive for a plane with folding wings. Still, fly it fully aerobatic and not have any problems with it at all. I'll bring it around this way here, get it lined up on the center line again, and we'll give it some loops. All right. Fantastic. Very aerobatic. It flies nicely. Lots of speed. All right, coming around for a presentation pass. Fun, fun, fun plane to fly. Bring it around for another presentation pass. This is a fun airplane to fly, folks. All right, let me give you guys a landing gear pass where they'll show the landing gear coming down. All right, doors are opening. With the wheels cycling down. All right, full flaps are in and we'll bring it on in. All right. And notice that I dumped the flaps because this thing does have a tendency to nose over. And put the wings up. Very, very cool, guys. Outstanding airplane, guys. Once again, the LX models, 1200 millimeter F4U Corsair from Banana Hobby, folks. This is one heck of a nice airplane. I'll go ahead and drop the wings again for you. All right, bring it on back here. Real reliable airplane so far, guys. As you saw from the video, the plane flies great. It has the folding wing feature, full flaps, retractable gear, lights. Just an awesome, awesome airplane. Once again, guys, check it out at Banana Hobby. The LX models, 1200 millimeter F4U Corsair. Thanks for checking out RC Informer, and as always, we'll see you next time.